Hey everyone, so I wanted to give a little programming idea for new Python programmers, and that is to sort your downloads folder using a Python script. So this is pretty straightforward and not super complicated, but you can upscale it to make it more complicated, and to suit whatever needs you want. So you can make it harder, you can make it easier. It's up to you. At its base level, we're looking at something like this. So we're looking at our downloads folder right now. Very crazy, lots of random stuff in here. And this is going to be really useful because look, I think I have 3 Steam setups. I've downloaded Steam. Yeah, there's one, two, third one's around here somewhere. I've reinstalled Steam 3 times, and so I've got 3 exe files, which is kind of craziness. So I want to sort all of these, and you'll see I have folders pre-dedicated here for each file type. So let's take a look, and I've got this little batch file that will run my Python script. If we click this, it'll go through and list all of the files that it's sorted. So if we go back, you'll see our downloads folder looks a lot different now. We've got audio and video, images, zip files, office files, all these different stuff. And so your downloads is now completely sorted. Now there's some folders here, like files here, like .jar, .7z. These file types are so unique, it would be a little pointless to create a folder for each one of these. So I'm just leaving them in there for right now. I'm not going to worry about that. But let's take a look at what our Python has outputted. So like I said, it lists off all the files. So you see .msi and .exe for our exe files folder. And then here's the next chunk, PDF, lots of PDFs, audio and video, MP3, WAV, MP4, MOV, stuff like that. Office files, XLSX, docs. Let's see. There's also a PPTX somewhere in there. I did some sort of presentation a while ago, so it sorted that as well. Image files, JPEGs, PNGs, NEFs, that's the Nikon RAW format. And then finally, we've just got our zip folder. So at the end here, I've added this little extra implementation. This could be another idea for you if you wanted. You can say, okay, we sorted installer files, so that returns true. So that's true. We sorted 101 exe files. We stored a lot of installer files, PDF files, 37, 60. And if you notice, we have audio and video, so there's 60 files there. If we go here, there's 60 media files. So that information correlates with each other. Really simple stuff. Let me show you the script real fast, show you how basic this is. This is not a lot of code at all. So just 66 lines of code. Easy stuff. I've got just one basic class here, and then we call the class multiple times in a Python dictionary. Pretty easy. And then that final print statement down here was generated through this simple for loop. So I will put a link in the description for where this is hosted on GitHub, so you can check it out for yourself, and then possibly modify the paths to specific folders in your file system. So if you want to try this out, you can. Gonna have to change a little bit of code because this is right now set up for my system, but you can mess around with this as well. And this is just one idea. This is just one implementation of a Python file sorter for your downloads. You can do something totally different, but in the end, it just needs to sort your files somehow using some method. So that's the challenge, guys. Good luck with it, and I hope you come up with something cool.